This is my living room. It was fine a moment ago. This is ancient Egypt. I may have arrived slightly early and slightly too high. These are the pyramids. People say they're mysterious, but they're basically triangles, which is the least mysterious shape. I brought modern ideas. They already finished 4,000 years ago. Pyramids were tombs. No one knows how they built them, probably because the instructions were lost, along with the furniture. Mostly desert. One river. Everyone agreed to build a civilization around it. Hieroglyphs were the first writing system, which was useful, because before that, people had to remember things. Some hieroglyphs mean ideas. Some mean birds, which is confusing, because birds don't talk. This is the pharaoh. He's a god. If things go well, it's him. If not, something invisible is angry. How does it feel being a god?
Go ahead.
He says it feels deserved. If the Nile flooded, it was because the pharaoh was powerful. If it didn't, it was also because of him. So either way, it was his fault. This is a pharaoh's day. He does very little. Everyone else does everything. I asked about his working hours. He says time works for him. I asked what he thinks of the people. He says they're very loyal and very replaceable. Pepi II ruled for 94 years. He hated flies, so he covered other people in honey. The pharaoh was a god. Disagreeing was not an option. Belief was mandatory.
The pharaoh was the law. Appeals were unnecessary.
And impossible. They realized I wasn't local. This upset them. Egyptians invented paper. Before that, ideas had nowhere to live, so they stayed inside people. They invented deodorant. Because even in ancient times, nobody wanted to smell like history. This is messaging. Once it's written, you can't edit it. Ever. This is a notification. You hear it, whether you want to or not.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Heed the coming of!
I asked about customer complaints. There have been none. So far. They had many gods. Each solved one problem. None handled everything. Animals were sacred. Some were gods. Some knew it. Writing let Egyptians record things, like taxes, which is how civilization officially began. This is the vizier. He runs the country and solves arguments about donkeys. Egyptians loved cleanliness. They shaved everything. Hair was for chaos.
This is contraception. Honey and crocodile poop. Probably effective for many reasons. They shaved their heads, then invented hair. Status came with accessories.
They wore perfume on their heads. It melted. This was considered fun. Yes, men wore makeup. It blocked the sun. And the flies respected it. I asked if he feels free. He says he can choose which god to blame. This is fashion. Very simple dress. Very complicated necklace. This is a beetle. It brings luck. You just have to believe it does. This is a child. The haircut means childhood. Growing up required scissors.
This is Senate.
Oh.
It's a board game.
And a preview of the afterlife. I tried using a navigation app. The river didn't update. It already knew.
This was traffic. No roads, just one river doing all the work.
This is beer. It's food. Without it, nothing gets built.
This is bread. It feeds you. It also eats your teeth.
This is the house of life. They studied everything here. Without it, you were just a person. School was free. So was punishment. Learning was encouraged. These houses were made of mud. They stayed cool. The sun was impressed. This is a pillow. It protects your hair. Sleep was secondary. This is their calendar. When one star appears, everything floods.
The doctor gives 3 options. I will heal you, I will try.
You are already dead. Egypt never lost a war. Because they wrote the reports. I asked why they're fighting.
Denial!
He says it was written down earlier. This is advanced warfare. You move very fast. And hope nothing breaks. These are the Sheridan. They were hired. Because loyalty is faster when it's paid. They didn't aim at people. They aimed at areas. Someone was usually there. This is the plan. It's a triangle. They will now build it. They built this very slowly. On purpose. Rushing would have been weird. This is the workers' city. They were fed, paid, and organized. This was a job. This is advanced technology. You add water, and more people. They planned for eternity. We plan for weekends. They win. You worked your whole life.
Then prepared for death.
Death was the real career. I asked how he handles criticism. He says he doesn't receive any. Ever. I asked when he plans to stop ruling. He says never. Death is not an excuse. Egyptians loved death. Not in a creepy way, in a very organized way. They spent their whole lives preparing for it, which feels excessive. Unless you're right. The Egyptians planned for eternity. That's why their buildings are still here. Unlike my email inbox. And that was ancient Egypt. I prefer the sofa.